Welcome to our mini-series, Get High on the High Holidays, a sequence of 5 mini classes that will inspire, enlighten, and uplift you in preparation of the high holiday season. Welcome back to our mini-series, Get High on the Holidays. Today, I am excited to share with you a thought about Rosh Hashanah. In our vernacular, or when we talk about Rosh Hashanah, we say, and by the way, in the liturgy as well, we speak about Rosh Hashanah as being the birthday of the world. But that is actually not the exact, accurate story. The world was created on the 25th day of Elul, which, if we count the 6 days of creation, Rosh Hashanah is the 6th day. So on the 25th of Elul, God created the world and the light and the dark. On the 26th of Elul, God created the heavens and the waters. On the 3rd day of creation, which is the 27th of Elul, God created the dry land, the grass, the trees, the vegetation, the fruits, etc., until the 6th day when God created the animals, and finally, right before sunset or towards the afternoon, he created Adam and then Eve. So why is it in our liturgy on Rosh Hashanah and throughout our studies, we talk about Rosh Hashanah being the birthday of the world? The Talmud gives us a very interesting insight into this and tells us that why was humanity, why were human beings created last? After everything was ready, the whole world was created, and the last creation were humans. And the Talmud says, and kind of it goes two ways. The Talmud says either it is for people to realize that the world was created for humanity, like a special welcomed and important guest that comes to a banquet and everything is ready, the table is set, the cutlery is out, the beautiful foods are there for the taking. You know, when an important guest is invited for dinner, they don't come and then you say, okay, let's set the table, guys. Okay, we'll bring out the food. No, everything's ready. So the Talmud says, you know why man and woman were created last? Because God wanted to treat them to a magnificent world where we would come into the world and everything would be ready for us. That's one way of looking at it. And then the other way of looking at it is, you know why man was created last? Because when man begins to live in the world and interact with the world, we could always say to him or her, you know what was created before you? Even a mosquito. Now what does that mean? Oh, you know what was created before you? Even a mosquito. What does that have to do with anything? So the idea of a mosquito is a parasitic creation that only sucks, only takes, only benefits, but doesn't contribute. And so what this thought conveys to humanity is, look, if you're going to be a productive member of the world, if you're going to give, if you're going to be generous, if you're going to do your part, so to speak, in the story and in the unfolding of human history, well, then you're like the treasured guest, the important individual that is coming when everything is ready and you can participate and partake and enjoy the lovely world that God has created for us. But if you want to be a parasite, if you don't want to give, if you don't want to do your part, if you don't want to play your role, well, then we'll have you know that the entire world was created before you, including, I'll have you know, a mosquito. And so this is what we remember and call to attention on Rosh Hashanah, where we, the Adams and the Eves of the world, harness the energy of the world and vow and recommit to using everything at our disposal to make the world a better place for all. Have a wonderful, sweet, happy, healthy New Year, and here's to a wonderful party.